Okay, before this video begins, I'd like to say that I tape this very early in the morning, so I'm not entirely alert, and if I go, it's because I have not had a cup of coffee. And also, I did some subsequent tapings, like right just now, actually, because I needed to clarify myself a little bit better. So, enjoy my video. Now, I'm going to read a passage here, and then I'm going to give you a little bit of time to guess where it's from. So, here's what I'm going to read. If we are pushed to avoid consequences or what we don't want to happen, conversely, we are pulled toward what we do want, pleasure. Because fear is the negative assumption of the outcome, try shifting your focus to the positive outcome or what you do want to manifest instead of what you're looking to avoid. That's my dog. The key point here is this. Our fears are just as real as our dreams, but as long as we give more power to our fears rather than our dreams, our fears will always seem as if they are more in reality and in turn will get the better of us. If you stop and think about it for a moment, they are both visions and pictures of a future we have constructed or visualized in our mind's eye. Both our fears and our dreams are created using the same tool, our imagination. Now, I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds to take a guess as to where that's from. Okay, if you guessed that the book was The Complete Idiot's Guide to Cold Calling by Keith Rosen, MCC, you'll be totally correct. In other words, folks, is The Secret really a secret? Now, of course, The Secret, for those of you who have been hiding under a rock, is a book and a movie that basically has the thesis that the law of attraction governs our existence and our universe. And now the law of attraction, of course, is you are what you attract. You know what I mean? I hope you understand. Now, I'm not against the law of attraction in and of itself. I mean, I do believe that you are what you attract. However, I believe The Secret seeks to promote the worst aspects of human nature rather than the best. But I mean, I don't think, The Secret is all bad. You know what I mean? I think there are some tools that are very helpful, such as visualizing the kind of things you want. But the movie seems to concentrate more on getting bling and getting, big houses as opposed to really helping people out. However, the book that The Secret is based on, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles, at least takes the point to explain this, and this is from the first chapter. Whatever may be said in praise of poverty, the fact remains that it is not possible to live a really complete or successful life unless one is rich. No man can rise to his greatest possible height in talent or soul development unless he has plenty of money. For to unfold the soul and develop talent, he must have many things to use, and he cannot have these things unless he has money to buy them with. Whereas, The Secret is kind of the same thing, except that it ties it up with all this stuff dresses it up with manifesting and all this new age kind of stuff. Actually, I also found something also in The Science of Getting Rich, in the preface, that I don't know, whatever. I'll let you make up your mind. This book is pragmatical, not philosophical, a practical manual, not a treatise upon theories. It is intended for the men and the women whose most pressing need is for money, who wish to get rich first and philosophize afterward. It is for those who have so far found neither the time, the means, nor the opportunity to go deeply into the study of metaphysics, but who want results and are willing to take the conclusions of science as a basis for action without going into all the processes by which those conclusions are reached. When Wallace waddles, I mean, the intention of The Science of Getting Rich and Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, which is sort of a similar book in that vein, their ideas were what you earn depends on your attitude toward money. And clearly, those books were about the money, you know, earning money and being comfortable and being safe. You know, they weren't saying that material goods provide spiritual fulfillment. Well, actually, if you've seen The Secret, it puts all this stuff, the secret to having the perfect car, the secret to getting a lot of money, the secret to health and stuff, and then at the very end, it's the secret to the world, which is how you can help others, and that's the very end of it. You know, I thought being spiritual was about helping other people as well as helping yourself. This seems to be promoting greed. The Secret is trying to promote your ego. You know, stuff like that. And it's too bad that the movie is mainly anecdotal, because I wish some blogger would try to investigate the claims being made in The Secret, such as the woman who cured herself of cancer by watching funny movies, or the guy who paralyzed himself and eventually wished himself back to perfect health, or something like that. And then, of course, you have starving people. I mean, you got your people in Africa, and I was reading something about Dave Chappelle. Okay, so this is the Dave Chappelle quote. As for the popular self-help book, The Secret, quote, "This chick says, visualize positive things, and it will happen. If that's the secret to life, kill yourself. Tell those starving kids in Africa who haven't eaten for 5 days what they need to do is visualize roast beef and mashed potatoes. The problem is, kid, you have a bad attitude about starving to death." You know, and then you got the people over in Darfur. You know, have they brought their situation upon themselves? You know, did they wish for genocide? I don't think so. So, in an earlier version of The Secret, there was interviews with Esther Hicks, who I believe is famous for channeling this voice called Abraham. I'm not entirely familiar with her oeuvre, but from what I understand, Esther Hicks was deleted from The Secret because she wouldn't promote the movie, which leaves me a little suspicious. Apparently, Esther Hicks's explanation is, aggressive promotion is just not her style. If the people behind The Secret were so interested in promoting spiritual health and well-being, why would they have taken out Esther Hicks's interview if she wasn't willing to promote it? Just a question and just a thought. Alright, so one final word before I go, and that is, if you're looking to seek and improve your life and be happy and have all the things you want, I highly recommend this book here. It's called Developing Intuition. And, well, I shouldn't say it's not really about what you want, but allows you to go in a direction so as you can feel happy. Also, the author of this book wrote another really good book called Creative Visualization, which has a lot of the same components as The Secret, except that I think the author of this book is genuinely sincere, in my opinion. So, good luck and God bless.